Hi. Hi. I'm not sure if I am. Yes, I am visible. Hello, guys. In today's video, we are talking about how you can instantly inject some cash in your consulting or coaching business. Because what happens is that some of us might get a little bit nervous about that. Let me just check whether everything is properly connected. I see that I am live, but I don't see myself in the group. So I don't see your comments. Just a moment. And I think that in a while we will be connected. Yes. All right. Super. Just a short introduction to those of you who don't know me. I am Maggie, #1 fearless marketing coach, and I work with female entrepreneurs who are warriors, who are already unapologetic about their dreams and their desires, but they doubt in their abilities to make it happen. And sometimes they just don't know how. So when we work together, I turn them into ceiling breakers. I work with them so they confidently move forward no matter what, toward and beyond their six-figure business. So right now we are in the middle of November, and actually we are almost on the 20th November, so 6-7 weeks until end of a year. And I know that some of you start thinking, shoot, I might not deliver my goals, my annual goals. So many of you start to get nervous, but actually relax. In a minute, I will share with you 4 keys how you can confidently inject some cash into your business and still see the benefits in 2020. What happens is that many of you, especially female entrepreneurs, make 2 cardinal mistakes. One of the mistakes is that you avoid visibility because you are scared, because you are not confident, because you don't feel comfortable in front of the camera, you don't know what to say. So basically, you are fine maybe with sharing your photos, but you don't go there. You don't sort of serve to your followers, to your tribe every day. And the second cardinal mistake is women avoid selling. For some reason, we believe that selling is really sleazy experience, pushy experience. It makes us really uncomfortable. Some of us believe that we are bragging. And when you don't sell, what you have really, you don't have a business. You have, as people say, expensive hobby. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about because I had this expensive hobby for some time. And it costed me a lot of money, actually. So what you can do to save yourself and save yourself really quickly is to put your hands on selling. And I'm going to share with you 4 essential keys to help you to make money really, really quickly. It doesn't mean that you need to go and sell every day, but it means that you need to apply at least one of those 4 strategies that I'm going to share with you fairly quickly. So without further ado, key number one, I call it improve your ratio. What is the ratio here? Well, the ratio is actually the proportion of the leads you are generating to the conversions, to the closed sales that you are generating. Let me know, guys, if you know what is a lead and what is the conversion, in case you need some explanation. Let me explain. Okay. All right. All right. Some people don't know what is the lead, and I'm not laughing at you. I'm just smiling with you. The lead is a contact, is a prospect, is a client, potential client, is a person who represents your ideal customer that you need to reach out for that person, create a conversation, and turn this person into your client during sales conversation. So the process from identifying this potential customer is really creating the lead, while from speaking to potential customer and turning this potential customer into the customer, this is the process of conversion. So what you can do, you can really improve the process, your ratio. You are already generating some kind of leads. You are reaching out to people, unless you are sitting on your lovely bum and waiting that people will come to you, which was my case, because in my consulting days, I never had to acquire customers. They were just, flying to me like bees to honey. And when I became coach, I thought it will be the same. So unfortunately, what happens, and I learned it the hard way, is that I needed to reach out to people, to be proactive, to create these sales conversations. Nothing was happening just like that for me, at least for me. So what you can do, you can improve your ratio by actually improving the process. So either step number one, you can create better quality of leads, which means that you need to be more accurate in identifying or rejecting the ideal customers. And step number two is you can improve the process of conversion, meaning that your sales conversation will allow you to close the deal faster. And you can do it with two things. Thing number one is you will have an amazing offer. If you have an offer which is easy to understand and it answers the exact need or pain of your ideal client, then the conversation is really fast. And the other thing is, well, you need to know how to lead the sales conversation, so that how to discover the pain and how to turn your client into the paying client, and how to deal with the objective. So here it's about really mastering your sales. The sales strategy is about mastering your sales skills. Now, key number two. Let me know, guys, if this is clear until now, and I will see if we have any questions. Yeah, regarding the offer, you were asking about the offer. I have already prepared the video on what are the essential elements of the offer, and I will give you the link to that video so you can double check. All right, cool. Now, sorry, there are different boxes which are popping up here. So we are on the key number two. Key number two, that's a very interesting key, because it doesn't really require from you to master any particular skill. What you need to do, you just increase your client revenue, and it's not about increasing the prices. It is increasing the revenue from one single client. So basically what you do, you maximize the the revenue that one customer is generating. You're maximizing the value of this client. And you do it by making sure that every client buys more, at least more than one service from you. That's why you need to have like a broad spectrum of services. You need to have low-end services and high-end services, and you can maneuver or navigate your client through your different offers, from the smallest to the highest. However, it happened to me that I closed the deal for the highest package, and still clients wanted to buy my smaller services, which is totally fine. As you know, I have these VIP days, for instance, and every now and then clients really love to have a VIP day, which from essence costs much less than 3 months or 6 months coaching. One of the company that is really known, they have totally mastered that, and everybody will know what I'm talking about, is McDonald's. Whenever, I know that maybe this is not the best food in the world, but whenever you visit McDonald's, they always offer you extra drink and large fries, or some additional items, desserts or whatever they are offering in the season. And they end up generating at least 10% of their total revenue annually only through doing this. So they have implemented the practice that every salesperson is obliged to offer to the customer the extras. And even though sometimes we could be annoyed with that, they are still generating extra revenue. So think about it. What you can do, you can think about different kind of upsells. So complementary product, supplementary product to your services, up-leveling programs, up-leveling products or services. You can think also about bundles. And bundles, this is the strategy that is widely used and practiced recently in our normal life by media providers. So think about your electricity provider. They, apart from the electricity, they deliver also gas, sometimes TV, sometimes internet, and vice versa. You might have the provider for the internet that provides you TV and telephone line and mobile line, etc. It is about locking the customer with as many services as possible, so it is difficult for him or her to get out of the contract. We are obviously here in the super ethical business. We are coaches, we are consultants. So what you might do, you might bundle 2 or 3 services that are the most popular, for instance, in one super seasonal Christmas package, Christmas offer, and sell it at the very special seasonal price, for instance, because you know that people will be interested in all 3 products. The trick here will be to bundle them in such a way that they make total sense. So they are really complementary to each other. And also you can think about some additional services, some new services that you didn't service until now, but that clients are interested in that. So that was the key number 2. The key number 3, it's another really interesting key. It is called, I call it, elevate the frequency. What I mean by that is you actually you have your regular client on average purchase your service once or twice a year. And the trick here is to make them buy more frequently from you, not to the same service. However, sometimes clients come back for the same kind of service. If you are, for instance, confidence coaches or diet coaches, people have a tendency to come back for um, another 5 sessions. This is typical for people who are selling their services in packages which are created out of the number of sessions. So if you sell 5 sessions, client might come back at the end of a year for another 5 sessions. But what you do is really, what you want to do is to increase the frequency they are coming back to you. So think about, I'm thinking always about my customer journey. What is their pain in the beginning, and what happens with them once they are sort of discover the nature or the core of their pain? Once they fulfill their first issue, normally what happens, another issues are uncovered. So while building your services, think about other that could be complementary or fulfilling, enhancing this offer, so that client come back to you more frequently. Ideally, once a month, once a quarter. This is also great when you are thinking about your average customer value. This is kind of a strategic marketing thinking where you try to attach a price tag or the value tag to every customer that you are servicing. And what we are trying to do, we are trying to keep those customers as long as possible and serve them the best to our best knowledge, but also to maximize our revenue out of this client. So I have clients who are coming, they are starting with smaller product, then they are entering on another level for more intensive program. Then they are going into the mastermind, then they are going into the group program, etc., etc. So once you have the client, then try to milk it in a way. I think this is the word, maximize the revenue from that client, but think about how you can serve this client really. What are the benefits from this service? So that was the key number 3 about elevating the frequency. And key number 4 is, this is about increasing fees. And let me park this for a while. I just need a sip of tea. I know from my own experience and also from the experience of my clients that speaking about fees, speaking about increasing prices, increasing fees, this is something which is, if not scary, it is very, very uncomfortable for female coaches. And we believe that there is never a good time for this. And we believe that clients will not be able or happy to pay our increased prices, which is completely not true. But what I wanted to cover within this topic is that actually only this key provides the broadest opportunities and the fastest revenue increase. So if you only apply this one, I guarantee you will have the results still this year. I would like to shed a little bit different light on what you might be thinking about price increase. I'm thinking about the smart ways of using the price increase, and I don't speak here about uh, increasing your prices across the board. However, this is one of the strategies, and you can do that as well. And you can say, well, my prices are going up as of January, which is my case, for instance. So you can use the opportunity to work with me until the end of the year, still on the old prices, using the old prices. So essentially, you will be saving X amount of money. So this is the call to action to all the people who were thinking about you already, but delaying it and pushing this decision for later. Some people are very highly motivated with this kind of communication, so it is worth, definitely it is worth trying. So this is like, hurry up, my prices are going up, or as of Jan. So it is the last chance, and you can easily, market your the communication that your prices are going up as of January for the good month. People will be coming to you, guaranteed. Now you can have the new program. So let's say that you have a program which is already set up on the particular price, but you launch another program which is in essence quite similar, as for the longevity of the program, and as for the content. The topic might be different, but the positioning of the content is quite similar. However, you might decide that, well, this old program you were selling for X amount, but this new one, as you are coming into the, you are stepping into the new energy, it will have completely new price tag. So if you decide still to launch a program in February or December, which would be completely a very smart way to do, then that would be your strategy. The strategies that I use are the strategies for getting the access to me faster or longer. So if I have a client who wants to work with me, but she wants to have it immediately, like next day, next week, and I need to clear my schedule for that. And she doesn't want to hear that I need to clear the schedule. Then I say, yeah, fine, I will do it. But then you need to cover the fast track price, or you can use the benefit from my fast track price, and you can have it even tomorrow. But then this is, the price for this experience is not the same as the regular experience. I think you've got that. And obviously, when people would like to have longer, accessibility to you extended in time. So instead of several sessions, they want more sessions. This apply really to one-to-one work with you. Then definitely it calls for the increase in pricing. So I said about the new price tag on the old services. The new services that you are going to launch your VIP access. I didn't say about VIP access. I told you about the fast track. The VIP access is really your undivided attention for a particular time frame. So, for instance, I offer so-called VIP days. And during one day, people can solve a particular issue or their business problem. It could be one day, it could be 1 or 2 hours, but they have like my undivided attention, and we concentrate on this particular problem. It is like a blend of strategic and coaching sessions. So they come out completely, rejuvenated with their problem solved, or with the idea how to solve this problem. So just to summarize, there were these four keys to improve your business revenue. Key number one, improve your ratio. Key number two, increase client revenue. Key number three is elevate the frequency. And key number four, increase your fees. So if you want to take this further and learn how you can build your high-end packages or signature program in one day, and how you can start selling it with confidence, becoming fearless and unstoppable, contact me and we will arrange a time for us to speak. Thank you for joining me today, and be sure to join me the next week for more tips on growing your business confidently towards and beyond the six-figure business that you desire. Bye now.